How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Good, man. I appreciate you letting me on here, buddy.
Yeah, definitely, man. I honestly just discovered you the other day. I've been checking out your catalog. I fuck with
Oh,
you.
thank you, man. I'm basic at best, man, but I try hard.
Oh yeah, that's what matters. Well,
Damn, you
shit.
try real hard. You shit's fire.
Tell us
Thank
about yourself, man. Like, where you from? All that shit.
I'm from Nashville. Well, right outside of Nashville, and born and raised. And I didn't go to school. Y'all probably know I dropped out when I was like in the first grade. So uh, started working on music a little bit later in life. I mean, I've been working my whole life to feed my family, and uh, didn't learn to read till I was about 22. And so that kind of hinders me writing and stuff, and like just putting my feelings into words. And but now I'm just trying to kick it as much as I can, man. And there's a lot of talent out here, and it's just I'm blessed to have any support, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, are you able to send us any music while you're on there?
Do it now.
Are you able to send us any music while you're on there? Probably not from
Man,
your phone.
to be honest with you, I'm not real good when it comes to like YouTube or anything. So
I got you.
it'd be better. I mean, you don't have to play my music, but I'd be honored if you would. But
Yeah,
it
definitely.
might be better to just look it up because I'd probably X out of it or mess something up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when we try to stream YouTube, it don't sound right. I don't want to do that to you, but I got a guy that can probably find it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming up here, though.
Yeah, man, honored to be up here. Who else is on here? I can't see the little names are
So
so small. I can't see.
we got Lyrical down here next to
Okay.
you, and then K Trippy up here. Obsolete is
What's
doing
up,
something,
man?
but he normally would be in the middle.
Hey, nice to meet you guys, man. It's an honor.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Nice to meet you
She,
too, bro. I've actually got your catalog pulled up here. I'm about to peep that shit. Like, well, he's gonna play something here in a minute, but yeah, I'm gonna peep the shit out of it because
Awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
listening to music too.
Let's see what else we got in here. We're gonna spin something. I'm gonna try to grab some Trey Healy music real quick.
Yeah, if you play something, my baby version or my baby acoustic version is a good one. It's like the country stuff, and then my horse ride featuring Cortez Outlaw is a good one for rap.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Then there's some with Buck, and then there's a song I got out with Haystack that is one of my personal favorites. But I'm not one of those guys that think that I don't really look at my music as like it's good. That's my goal, is to be able to write good music someday. And I've never written a great song, so I just do what I can.
Man, I think you're selling yourself short a little bit.
No, man. You know what I've always said, man. I never want to believe I'm good enough for anything. I always want to be able to reach to get better. And if I go in it thinking I'm good, then I'll never get better. So
It's fire.
Yeah, I hear you. Shit, I'm trying.
If I could say, I found out your stuff when you made a video about the Upchurch and Adam stuff or whatever, saying you were basically indifferent and telling your side of it, and then I just went and peeped your shit. So that's how I found you out. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank
That was
you.
about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yep. Absolutely. Much love.
Yeah, it
I
was
was gonna say, that's how you popped up on my radar too, man. I just happened to catch a clip on YouTube one day, and I was like, "Oh shit, who's this?" So I went and watched the little video, and then I went and checked out your music. I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm fucking with this."
Yeah, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it so much.
Of course, bro.
Let me see if I can pull up Spotify if that'll work better. I just know YouTube don't work with the shit, but I think it's because it's the video thing.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, Spotify don't do too bad though.
What do you need in it? Like a rip?
Yeah. Yeah, usually I got a guy that does it, but I think he's sleeping right now. It's just one of my life support guys in the back.
Doing napping.
What song is that Trey's one played? I'll do a rip real quick and send it to you.
But
Which
he said,
song,
you want to tell him which ones again, Trey?
Yeah, man. If when it comes to country, my acoustic version of Baby acoustic, and then when it comes to country rap, it's Horse Ride. I feel like are a good representation of what I do.
All right, let me see what I can do for you. So I found the acoustic. Let me rip it real quick.
Rippuccino.
Oh yeah.
Doing
Shit, let's see what else we got going. We got Mikey Knox with Go. He said it's unreleased.
That reference too.
But
yeah, that video with the just kind of giving my side, man. It was was kind of like just one of those things where, you know, it's obviously I'm Creek Squad. I'm a huge follower of Creek Squad, and being a part of it is you know, something that I'm very passionate about. But with that said, you know, I don't have no hard feelings or animosity to anybody, but I wanted to give a different side of it, or a different way to look at things. You know, I always try to get people to, instead of flying off the handle and handling things poorly, I want people to be able to understand like another way of thinking of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Honestly, I didn't see the video that they're talking about, so
I think it was
I
in
don't know.
reference to all the guys getting together in Nashville.
Okay.
Is
Baby is
most
on its way.
Yeah, I'll
What was
check it out.
I couldn't hear you, bud. What'd you say?
I got Baby on the way. What was
Yeah,
the
horse ride's another one. Horse ride's another one. And then lastly, if y'all have time, sometime even now for this, but Mr. Outlaw Man with Haystack is a very important song to me.
featuring Cortez Outlaw, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Shout out Lyrical sliding through, doing
Oh
ripping.
yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever
Lord.
eat these suckers, but these little gummy
Man.
things, man.
Yeah, man. My kid always has them. I
Jesus
see them all the
Christ.
time.
I just went and snagged me a packet of them Welch's just a minute ago when I went
Oh
to
my
get
God, man, these are addictive. We go to
The mock
Costco and we
ones,
get a big old bag of them.
Fuck yeah.
All
They're
right.
good, man.
Cowboy or horse ride's fixing to be on the way.
Cool.
But-
Hey, thank you for doing that, man.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, appreciate
I
you,
want
bro.
to hear it. So like,
Fuck
Usually
yeah.
my boy doing trolling is on it, but he's like, you know what I mean? It ain't like
Doing
he's on the
trolling's
payroll.
doing
And he's
sneaking.
he's a volunteer though, so it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I do.
we ain't there where we got the payroll yet, but it's coming.
All right.
It's coming.
and then what was the third one you said too, bro?
That will
Mr.
really
Outlaw
be
Man
doing
with Haystack.
gatekeeping.
I got you. Let me
Mhm.
just go ahead and do it for you.
$4.99 worth .00.
Yeah, I do mostly country music, but country rap is, you know, the other thing I do, and it's. I always tell people like I'm not a country rap. Spending time at churches, working with him and Trey on the album was an eye opener, because I believe, you know, I can rap, and then just being in the studio with Church those weeks, I was like, it was an eye opener. I was like, man, I'm not quite as good as I thought I was. You know what I mean? Like it's humbling. It'll humble you real quick, because right when you think you're killing it, and then Church goes in there and writes something like 2 seconds, and then you're like, shit, fire! I just made it through like 2 words, and he's already working on the next one.
All
It's
right.
just it's but the Just Trey kid is like equally is freaking phenomenal. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, I love
Yeah.
that dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not. There's no way to explain it.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got the third one on the way now.
Yeah, man. What was that like working with Church in the studio? Like other than that, like break down that whole experience.
Absolutely an amazing guy, and just to me, my mindset was a lot different than what a lot of people see online. You know, what I mean, I feel like it's not even the same person. Like business wise, just on top of it, just a musician picking up instruments and just working his ass off, and it was a phenomenal experience, and it was an experience that I can't say enough great things about. It was there was almost like a sense of like, you know how when you get excited to pull up to a concert, you know what I mean, you just have that excitement, you know what I mean, like almost like a buzz, right? When you hit Cheatham County, like the line, it's almost like you get this vibe by being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's hard to explain, because I've been a Church fan for a minute, and to be honest with you, I've told this story a lot, but I wouldn't be doing music right now if it wasn't for Church's music, because I was doing music. I was doing country music, and I was real unhappy with the direction that my music was going in. I wasn't happy at all.
Keep going. No, keep going. This is exactly what happened with me, it sounds like, because I was doing the same shit.
I wasn't happy at all. My music, I come out with Loving Her Just Feels Right. Loved the video. It was with my wife. And I wrote the song about my wife, but it was really bro country. Like, it was really going in this weird bro country kind of thing. And I was like, weird, because I make fun of bro country. You know what I mean? I'm like, why am I recording this stuff? And then I make fun of it. And it just didn't feel authentic at all. So I was at the point where I was like, I'm done doing music. I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm not famous. So I'm like, it don't matter. No one's going to miss me. You know what I mean? I've only been in it at that time a couple of years. So I'm like, forget it. I'm not going to do it more. And I'm going down the road, as cliche as it sounds, and I had it on a Spotify, and it was on a Colt Ford Spotify playlist, right? Or Colt Ford radio. And Hillbilly comes on, and it was like Hillbilly.
That's my shit. Oh,
Hillbilly. And I was like, I couldn't believe it because I never really heard of, like, was a fan of country rap or really heard of country rap. I didn't know what it was. It was just rap, right?
Right.
I didn't know about it being labeled as country rap. So I listened to it. I played it again. I was like, what in the world? It felt like I grew up listening to Coolio and Waylon. Weird mixture, but that's what I loved. And it was like a mixture of both of those genres or both those artists put together, right? And I become a huge fan. I was like, I just started diving into all his music, and I wanted to do music. And then, like, about a week later, I wrote my Moonshine Hill song, and it felt like Hillbilly was like a story about my life. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't, you know, I started working. We were very poor, and it was just not a situation where, you know, where I had the ability to have things. And I've talked to people about this before, just because a lot of people will be like, you know, did you guys ride 4-wheelers and did you have all this kind of stuff you did? Matt was like 27 the first time I rode on a 4-wheeler. And the reason why that is because there's country poor where they don't have a father figure in the house, and you literally don't have you don't have extra money to be able to have even a 4-wheeler. You can ride a tractor because that works, but you don't get to enjoy toys. You don't have Can-Ams. You don't have 4-wheelers. You don't have side-by-sides. You don't have any of that stuff, right?
Yeah, I started out with the old 74 Suzuki RM100 that had a different color gas tank, a torn up seat, missing a fender. Yeah.
There's poor, and then there's country people that's same as country, but they're generational wealthy. Their grandparents own their 100 acres. You know what I'm saying? And they have things. If they tapped out or they cashed out, they'd be millionaires. If a subdivision bought the property, they'd be millionaires. That wasn't me, right? We didn't have anything. So it wasn't a thing of like, there were so many things that I missed out on, you know, that I appreciate, but it's like, it's just country in a different way. You know what I mean? We didn't, country boys didn't get to go out there. We were lucky to be able to find a horse and be able to ride a horse and stuff. We didn't have Can-Ams back then.
See, you know? With the horse thing, I did get lucky with that because I had a good buddy that grew up on a horse farm, and like his family was friends with my family. So I just ride my dirt bike through the woods over there and go ride horses. Yeah, bro, it was crazy because I love horses and I've had horses. I had buddies that had you know, nice new dirt bikes and shit like what you're talking about, and I'm over here on my piece of shit, and these motherfuckers make fun of me while I went and worked my ass off,
right?
And bought a nice 2-stroke, and one of my rich buddies, he fucking got mad as hell. Threw a fit to his dad, wouldn't ride with me. I wasn't allowed to ride at his house for like a week or two until he got a faster bike than me.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was like, what the fuck?
We came from the same thing, man. It's you know, I didn't have a lifted truck. I didn't have a lifted square body. I had
a rusted out F-150.
I had an old van. You know what I mean? A big old blue van. You know, so it definitely puts some, you know, maturity on you real quick.
Me and my buddy, when we were 16, we were both driving our mom's minivans to school, and we used to drift. We got a lot of snow up here, so there was actually a video of us because we were drifting through town in Parma. It was like just a little farm town. Someone caught us on camera drifting side by side in these minivans. My buddy smacked the trash can, smacked out in the middle of Michigan Ave. It was funny as hell.
Hey,
we denied it forever. We're like, no, that wasn't us. They're like, who else drives a white and a red minivan? Bro, we used to take them bitches mud and we go field hopping in them. We got stuck in a fucking cornfield once. A farmer came out fucking yelling at us. He ended up pulling us out there. He was cool about it. But he was, we did some wild shit in the minivans, man.
I remember where I lived at in New York, man. Me and my buddies would go fucking riding snowmobiles through fucking town and shit in the winter because, you know, fucking tiny ass towns, man. You can get away with that shit.
Hey, I still haven't done a snowmobile yet. I've never done that before.
Oh man, they're fun, but I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be on a fucking dirt bike or a 4-wheeler because snowmobiles, man, it's not the speed and shit's cool, but the problem with snowmobiles is you never know what the fuck is underneath you. So it's like if you just come up on a stump doing fucking 80.
Snowmobiles are the most fun on the lake. You gotta take them on a frozen
lakes, man. They are fun. Yes, they are.
Y'all got to come to
Another one of
Michigan
those fucking
sometime, man. We'll go snowmobiling.
make your asshole pucker
Hey,
up, though.
that's a
Especially when you get to moving, you hear that
That's a
motherfucker
bet.
cracking underneath you. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, see, that's my thing though. I don't go ice fishing, but I'm in Michigan, so the shit gets frozen really good pretty quick. But I don't go ice fishing or snowmobiling on the water and all that crazy shit unless that shit's like a foot thick. Which most of the time happens pretty fast, but there's crazy motherfuckers who'll be out there driving their 4-wheelers on the ice and they're like, it's 4 inches. I'm like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
hell no.
in the middle of the lake.
Right, like no.
It's like the
That's
first
how it
good
is up
cold
here.
fucking day, and
Everybody,
you see them out there in a fucking frozen puddle.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You could drive side by sides and shit to town where I'm from, where I'm at.
Oh yeah,
Darby, it's
anywhere-
little bitty
anywhere
town.
north of here, it's like they have snowmobile routes. So in Michigan, anywhere north of there, like next to the road, there's fucking off-road paths that run next to all the
I was
roads.
gonna say
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like how it was where I was in New York, man. Like both
fucking
the little
wild.
towns that I lived in that were side by side,
Mhm.
you could take a snowmobile trail from there to the other town, and I mean it went fucking
Yeah,
We're
everywhere.
talking,
They were
we're
just
talking
right there off the
hundreds of
road.
miles, dude. Like there's
Yeah.
spots where you can literally go like 200 miles in Michigan on a snowmobile if you want.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh
See,
yeah,
that would
for
be
sure,
wild.
dude. We're talking the mountains where I'm from, like fucking. It's crazy, but it's also in the summertime. It's dirt bikes and pontoon on the lake and this and that. Like, and then
Same.
fucking. It's
Hey,
so
y'all, if
dope.
anybody has a question in the chat, I can't see the chat, so y'all let me know.
I did.
Hey,
The
you know
only
what's
one I've
crazy?
seen- I just
I think
seen
someone
one
just
for
did
you.
ask. They're asking what you did for your lady today for
Yep.
Valentine's Day.
Do what now?
They were asking what you and your lady did for Valentine's Day today.
Well, I worked, and then my wife had like a little Galentine's party for some of the neighborhood girls to come over with our daughters. And
Hell
then
yeah, that's dope.
it.
I haven't seen any other questions than that. Everybody's just giving you love, man. A lot of people saying they enjoy hearing your story, speaking from actual experience. So
Yeah.
getting a lot of love in the chat for sure.
Hey, man, it means the world to me, guys.
I'm
Really
also
does.
Mama, music.
Your
too.
Mama Cammy said, "Does Trey play guitar left-handed?"
No, right-handed, but I play everything but drums.
Nice, hell yeah.
You play banjo?
Ooh, banjo, yeah.
So I can't pick banjo good, but like when it comes to anything that's like guitar,
Yeah.
I mean, I can pick it up and play it pretty good.
See,
But,
I can pick
I'm
a
not
banjo, but
I'm
I
not
can't.
anything.
Yeah, see, I can pick a banjo, but I can't get down like the logistics of it. Like if someone's like, "I need you to play this, this, and this,"
Mm-hmm.
can't fucking do it. But I can sit there and pick it by a fire and make it sound cool. You know what I mean? So I need someone that can teach me how to fucking. I can read music and fucking play the banjo type of shit.
Listen, I'm basic at everything, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, I found a little shop up here that does banjo lessons. I'm gonna see what they're about.
At least some more.
Shit, we got these.
I was
Were
gonna
you
say,
able to
wanted to know if you're gonna keep making funny videos.
Nice hair, Bubba.
You know what? Some I don't know if y'all have seen any of them, but like it was almost like a somewhat like me trolling a little bit, and just because I got a kick over. It started out me getting a kick over the whole the way that country rap has become. There's like this almost like this country rap starter pack that started. And I kind of made a joke of, you gotta have a beard and you gotta have tattoos and you gotta be able to cuss. You gotta be able to be tough. And if you could say you went to jail, that's a plus. And it's weird that that's what's created in this kind of country rap starter pack, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it kind of spun off of. And then, like, I guess who I am in those videos is like a kind of like exaggerated version of myself. But I'm amazed by some of the crazy stuff that people write. I mean, like the other day said, somebody commented and said something about someone shut this guy up before I put a bullet between his eyes. I'm like, oh my God, like what? Like, holy cow. Like the fact that people, I'm like, the fact that people think I'm that serious, you know what I mean? Like,
right, that's fucking wild.
It's just, somebody. I had a couple people like, no shit. I mean, like literally about 5 people that wrote me and said, "Hey, I'm going to diss you, but are you too big of a, P word to take it?" And I'm like, wait, you really think I'm asking to be dissed? Like it's just I'm joking. You know what I mean? Like, it's just humor. You know what I mean? I'm not
The
really
country rap
crazy.
starter pack. That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the country
that
rap
is
starter
so
pack.
real.
Listen,
It's so real.
I swear I'm gonna send y'all this because I sent it to church a couple weeks ago because it's got a picture of a tattoo, a lift kit, like a lift for truck, and then it's got a picture of a beard, and then it's got a Gold's Gym membership, and that's the country rap starter pack, man. That's it. That literally is all you got to do to be a country
Bunch of
rapper.
beer cans in the back.
That's funny as shit.
And if you got some jail time, that's like and I happen to have. My thing is, I'm really stoked because I've got 15 in county. That's no lie. I literally
15 months.
15 months?
No, I spent 15 minutes in the county jail.
Oh,
seriously. No,
Motherfucker.
this ain't even
bro. That is definitely
I
such a plus.
Hey.
That adds like so much cred on your
There's
shit.
I even have a mugshot, y'all. Seriously, I'm 20
That's
years
funny as
old.
shit.
Bro,
I was just about to say, man, I ain't never done jail time except they held me in a holding cell for about 8 hours with a dude that looked like the guy from SLC Punk.
For 15 minutes before I bonded out. Yeah. And so I've got that. I've got the beard.
I've got that.
I've got
That's funny as fuck.
That counts.
15 minutes counts.
I haven't been to the gym in like 8 years, so I've got to work on that. And then I started. I've said the F word. I've written it down 3 times, and I've said it 6 times in the last month. I
don't believe you. Say it right now.
I couldn't keep up with how many times I said
it.
bub.
Say it one time.
Say it.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
He's
bro,
like,
you seem like a real ass motherfucker, bro. I appreciate it.
Bro, I can hang out with this dude.
He made me think of y'all ever see that Key and Peele skit when he was like,
yeah.
I'm not even joking when I tell you my wife watched that video and she's like, Trey, you really said it for everybody to hear? And the first thing she said, she's like, what if the people at our church sees this? And I was like, well, they're probably going to think I'm a badass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a country rapper now.
Lance said low energy.
I'm a freaking country rapper now, y'all. Like, what do you think? I got a beard and tattoos.
I got the beard and tattoos.
He's got to build up that rapport, man.
Hell yeah. Man, shit. We got everything. Got the jail time. Bro, when you said 15, I thought you meant 15 months. That's funny.
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking.
I was like, damn, bro, that's a lot of county time.
No, I mean, even in the feds, 15 months in the feds, that's like a year and a couple months.
He said minutes, bro. When he said minutes.
Oh, dude, that was great. That was great.
Hey, we got another question in the chat. Dill, he wants to know, Trey, how many bottles of baby oil is too many?
How many baby bottles? I would say anything more than 1.
Okay, Banjo Cliff, if you're listening or watching when you hear this later, he said he had a whole pack just chilling in the back.
Yeah, Banjo Cliff said he had a 10-pack on standby.
I think if you be honest with yourself and you go to somebody's house and you see 2 bottles of baby oil beside each other, that's worry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Baby oil.
And they're both at different levels. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What if they have like 5 kids?
Oh, you gotta run.
You gotta run. All right, K-Trippy, you're out.
Yeah, you gotta go, buddy.
We don't even have baby oil around here, and I got 5 in here. Or Vaseline. It'd be weird, way weirder if it was just like a couple jars of Vaseline like sitting next to each other.
Hell no.
All right, I'm gonna shut up for a second, brother.
Okay, let's see. We got Trey. Which one do you want us to play first? You want us to play baby, horse ride, or
do horse ride?
Hell yeah.
Take a horse ride. You say you wanna take a horse ride with some hillbillies thuggin'. Pull up in the whip and get some hillbilly lovin'. Back up in the sticks where we do our thing. We ain't from the big city, but we sure got a gang. Got a gang of some bad boys raised like me. Gang of some bad boys that shoot like me. And gang, ain't a thing unless you do us wrong. And we send your ass to heaven if you run up in a hole. Ain't no lolly on my wrist, ain't no 6-figure ride. You can have a couple sips and watch us hillbillies fight. Gotta buy a little mama climbing up in my whip. Grab a jar of white lightning and just have a little sip. Honey, honey, honey. Then take a look around. 180 proof will have you laid out on the ground. Got a 9 on my waist and a 10 by my side. And if you wanna live lavish, baby girl, jump inside. Oh, this big boy, square body, hillbilly Bugatti. The real hillbillies everybody tries to copy. You may not understand this cause we all from a dirty south. We all pray to God, and if you don't, then shut your dirty mouth.
When I slide, big old pistol on my side. Hillbillies down the ride. We don't die, we multiply. Call her 2, they bringin' 5. Gang shit, mob ties, hillbillies nationwide. Let me see you turn it up and tear it down and go outside. Big old trucks, big old tires on your ass like some flies. When you see me off in traffic, yeah, just know that it's up. I'm still hanging out the window, not giving the boy. Gang, 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 gang,
gang with some bad boys raised like me. Gang with some bad boys shoot like me. Gang, gang ain't a thing unless you do what's wrong. You send your ass to heaven if you run up in a home. We got them bumping in the hood. I swear we all getting down. We out there in the dirty, dirty, different parts of town. We make a little money and we know it's not a lot, but it's enough to make you nervous if we roll up on a car. And he can hardly even see us cause we lifted 12 inches. We just showing everybody what it's like down in our trench. We on that moonshine hill in a little bitty cabin. Bunch of hood billies living that hillbilly lavish. But say you wanna take a horse ride with some hillbillies thuggin'. Pull up in the whip and get some hillbilly lovin'. Back up in the sticks where we do our thing. We ain't from the big city, but we sure got a gang. Got a gang of some bad boys raised like me. Gang of some bad boys that shoot like me. And gang, gang ain't a thing unless you do what's wrong. And we send your ass to heaven if you run up in a home.
Yeah, that was fire. I ain't heard that one yet. That was fire as fuck. Who is that on the feature?
Cortez Outlaw, one of my really good friends. Y'all, that was, I gotta tell y'all something. That was the most awkwardest 3 minutes of my life because I couldn't hear the song.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know it was playing. I just saw y'all's head bobbing. And I kept waiting for it to come in. I swear to God, y'all, I've never felt that awkward in my life. And I just kept drinking my drink and acting like I was looking at my album cover. I was like, and that's why I had to click on the comments because I was like, am I the only person that can't hear this?
My bad, man. Damn.
Wait,
I don't know why it's doing that.
What did
Does your phone only have one speaker or something? Maybe something like that.
I don't know. That was crazy. That was some weird stuff right there. Did everybody else heard that but me?
Yeah, that was a banger.
It's some kind of, maybe it's a setting on your phone.
Shut up, bro. You didn't hear that for real.
No,
he's sitting there gaslighting us, or he feels like we're gaslighting him.
It was just quiet, y'all. And
doing gaslighting.
I kept waiting for y'all to play it. And then when y'all started thinking at the exact same time, I was like, no shit, it really is not like it's really playing.
I can only imagine how he feels on his end just seeing all of
I didn't know what was going on. I thought y'all were crazy for a second. I was like, this is a prank.
Oh,
yeah. That'd be a good one. Hey, that'd be a good one. I'll just hit everybody up and be like, all right, watch this.
Yeah. So the other song is and it's funny because like my country rap is my alter ego kind of thing. It's where I get to be this badass guy, you know. And even my tone, like, gang of some bad boys raised like me. Gang of some bad boys shoot like me.
That's Brantley Gilbert right there. I mean,
I get to be like,
Trey,
I get
Healy.
to be this like literally badass. You know what I mean? Like for a second, because no other part of my life am I badass because I'm a freaking dog groomer. So that takes away every bit of ounce of badassism I have in me. So it's like country rap. I get
poodles.
Yeah, but anyway, so
be a badass to deal with them little poodles and shit, bro. They be
listen. It's funny because like that's the other thing that I've got to do. Like to everyone's like, well, Trey, the problem is, man, like no one's coming at you because you're like you're a dog groomer, and I'm like, well, it ain't like I'm gonna quit my job. Someone will diss me. You know what I mean? I'm not that desperate. Okay, so the other one is this is kind of like the baby song is kind of a sentimental song because I wrote the song because I always wanted to believe that that I was not good enough for my wife. And I firmly believe that if a man ever believes that he's good enough for his wife, he won't treat her well and he won't respect her. So I never want to believe for 1 second that I'm good enough for my wife. And that's what the song Baby's about. So I hope y'all love this. Yeah. That's what the song's about.
Hopefully you can hear it. It might be a setting.
I'm just going to wait to see if y'all's head bob.
Not bobbing my head.
I'm just a man. I'm not a king.
Wrong song, y'all.
But I feel like I am. The way you're looking at me. You're not just a girl. You're a beautiful queen. And I promise to love you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby. And I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna question or ask God why. But I know I'm not good enough. Honey, that is plain to see. But I crawl to the end of the world just to love you, baby. Look at your face. Daddy's holding up your gown. I can't wait till we kiss. Feel a moment like this. Spin you round and round. And time moves quickly. We need to take it all in. With a moment like this, holding your fingertips. And I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna question or ask God why. But I know I'm not good enough. Honey, that is plain to see. But I crawl to the end of the world just to love you, baby. And I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna question or ask God why. But I know I'm not good enough. Honey, that is plain to see. But I crawl to the end of the world. But I crawl to the end of the world just to love you, baby. Just to love you, baby. Oh, I'd crawl to the end of the world just to love you, baby.
I give it a 10.
Damn, dude.
10.
I give it a 10.
Oh my God.
That's what real country music's about right there, though, man.
Thank you.
You felt
Fuck
that
yeah.
shit for real. I ain't even gonna lie. You had me over here texting my old lady like, you need to listen to the song real quick.
Thank you.
That's
Over
what
here
I'm
sending
saying.
over here
I'm
sending
sending
hearts
it
back
to
and
my
forth
wife.
like, That's some real shit, bro. Like
Thank you so
that's
much.
what country music's about, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What was the name of that one again, Bubba? I'm gonna drop it in the chat for everybody.
That's Baby.
Baby.
And just so y'all know, I couldn't hear it again, so that felt like the longest song I've ever written in my life. That was like, what, 13 minutes long?
Everybody else is over here crying and shit in the chat, and he's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I know. I'm not crying. No, you're not.
Yeah, there's a couple people in the chat like, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
You're right, man. Yeah, it's definitely a 10, man. You killed that shit, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
That's like a 15, dog. Like that's what country music has been missing for so long. If you listen to like the old country, like
word of that shit, bro. Like you put every fucking ounce of like love and passion into that shit.
Let's get some hashtag Heelys in the fucking comments.
Yeah, let's get some hashtag Heelys.
Bro, like the country music I grew up on was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's
love songs.
There's a video on my Instagram where I got to sing that song to my little daughters, my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old, on stage at a concert with Kofi Anderson. And let me tell you something, man. It was like I was crying. I couldn't even remember the words. I was just bawling my eyes out. And with my little girls, and it's like almost like full circle because I wrote that before my little girls were born. And it was like it's almost like.
Almost like what?
Hold on. Sorry.
No, you're good, man.
It was, I think it's just like, you know, having the babies here, you know what I mean? Knowing that you wrote that song before the babies and just being able to sing it to them on stage was like the craziest thing ever, man. It was like a surreal moment for sure.
That would be wild.
It was crazy,
bro.
Man, you know what's crazy too? Like me and Molly, so I got this song with her. She's a great singer, dude. She would always sing karaoke in bars and shit, and I could never, for some reason, she's comfortable singing in front of 40 people in a bar, but not in the studio on a mic. So I finally got her to get on a song, and right when we get ready to do it and all that, like she's pregnant now. So she wants to wait till after she has the baby.
Oh, man.
So we record it, you know what I mean? So she can get good air. Yeah, they scheduled a C-section because she's high risk, so we actually know the date, and it's actually a week from today. So I ain't gonna
wow, man! Friday. Congratulations, brother! My goodness gracious, what a blessing! What a blessing, man. So y'all, that last song is get on a happier. Well, it's not a happier note, but a different note. I was on the phone to Haystack, and you know, being from the same town as Haystack, technically we're from Lebanon, But Haystack, I've been a huge Haystack fan for my, you know, most of my adult life, and a lot of good memories listening to Haystack music with my brother and everything. And I'm on the phone to Haystack one night, and he was just talking about, like, very humbly talking about the excitement of getting to see his little grandbaby, right? And he loves his little granddaughter with all of his heart. And then in the same conversation, he was talking about he had to speak at church. And I was sitting there and I was like, man, it's crazy listening to you talk right now because, like, my whole life I've kind of feared you. I've kind of like, you're 6 foot, you know, you're big 6'5" or 6'6" guy, 350 pounds. And I knew he was a badass. You know what I mean? I feared him a lot. And I'm a person that in town that, not that people fear me, but I mean, I've got quite a reputation in this town. And so it's one of those things where it's like, for me to, you know, have this admiration of this guy was, you know, and fearing him. It was just this picture I'd painted of this man, right? And we're on the phone, and I sat there and I was like, I'm gonna write a song about you, bro. And he said, you know, it is Haystack Boys, man. That'd be good, brother. And I said, no, like seriously, I'm gonna write a song. It's gonna be called Mr. Outlaw Man, because I want to paint this picture of somebody that's went through drug abuse, went through alcohol, went through all these things, found God, changed their life, and you don't want to bring the outlaw man back, right? They're gone. That person's dead and gone, and you're here. And so I sung it to him live, and I was sitting on the phone, and I said these lines. I said, last night the devil came while I was asleep, and I cried. And then I was like, he told me all the good things that he does, and I know he lies. And you could tell automatically he's just listening, right? And he's just zoned in. And I could tell he was emotional, and I felt like he was either in tears or at the point of it. So I said while I was on the phone, did not plan on having him on there, but I was like, Stack, would you do me a favor? Would you sing a verse on it for me? And when I tell y'all something, it was the most unbelievable moment of my life in the studio with that man. His style, listening to him sing it. And now, if you guys will, I hope y'all love it. It's called Mr. Outlaw Man. It's not just about Haystack. It's about any one of us that have been a badass in our life, have done things, and now have babies, and now have grandchildren, or now have found God, or now have changed our life in some way, found the girl that's settled us down. It's about being a Mr. Outlaw Man. It's somebody that was a different person you are now, and that's what this is.
Every single thing you just said applies to me, so I'm excited to hear this.
I hope you love it. I can't hear it with y'all, but I'm going to go off your heads, please.
I'd rather be an old outlaw in the middle of a garden than be an old gardener in the middle of some outlaw business. Last night the devil came while I was asleep and I cried. He told me all the good things that he does, but I know he lies. Yeah, look into my eyes, say that I'm wrong. Say you didn't leave me last night with a gun. He said that pearl grip looked really, really good in your hand. So do those pills and that bourbon, Mr. Outlaw Man. Yeah, I heard you're down there in that dirty and hillbilly sound. What you gonna do with the barrel in your mouth? Oh, please help me. Oh, Lord, I'm down on my knees, begging you please. I'm praying for my sins, and if you save me, Lord, I promise I won't do them again. Devil keeps creeping around in my sleep, so I just keep my head buried under my sheets. A slave to the grave, well, I'm buried alive. I hear him whisper, Mr. Outlaw Man, every night. Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man. I sleep with my shoes tied up at night, face on a poster, dead or alive. You live life on the run, you live and die by the gun. And when it's all said and done, you got two options, son. You can come out, comply, lay on the ground. 10-26 die, laying them down. Then they put you in that hole in the ground. The torture and the pain, over with now. I made it to the bottom, bottle after bottle, searching for a cure, just needed a bottle. Smile is artificial, I'm just trying to hide tears in my eyes, cause I'm dying inside. On edge, situations could happen that mess around, bring the Outlaw Man back. And he come with so much anger and rage, I may never be able to get him back in that cage. Devil, I rebuke you for the pain you've caused, for the ones you've hurt, for the time I've lost. Oh, Lord, please help me. Oh, Lord, I'm down on my knees, begging you please. I'm praying for my sins, and if you save me, Lord, I promise I won't do them again. Devil keeps creeping around in my sleep, so I just keep my head buried under my sheets. A slave to the grave, I'm buried alive. I hear him whisper, Mr. Outlaw Man, every night. Outlaw Man, Outlaw Man,
Hell yeah.
Dude, holy shit. All I'm going to say, real talk, the only other song that's been submitted to this show that has given me straight up chills and goosebumps of like a chill up my spine type of shit was a Jesse Howard song. And your song just did that, bro. Like, I just went from checking out your catalog and being interested in you to I'm adding you to all my playlists, bro. I'm diving into that shit because that shit spoke to me. On some real shit, that shit spoke to me.
Yeah, that was
badass.
Level, man.
Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate it, man. It means the world.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was a whole experience, man. That was, I mean, it was personal for me too. So like, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was definitely good, man. I seen a lot of 10s. Dale said he gave out his first 10. Seen a lot of 8.5, 9s, man. Chat loving it. So
yeah, Dale's been on one tonight, so that means a lot. If he gives you a 10,
thank you, man.
And man, for real,
whoever gave me that 10, I really appreciate it. Seriously.
Yep.
That is released, right? Like that's something I can find and add to my playlist.
What now?
That is released, right?
Yeah. And another one for you guys in the chat. Heaven Feels Too High is about it's about going to church, and sometimes people at church making you feel like it's impossible to get to heaven, and just because of the way you look, the way you act, the things you've done in life, and heaven really isn't that hard to get to. You know what I mean? It's about being a good person. So that's what that one's about. So you in the chat, you guys in the chat, if you would listen to that.
I think Lyrical said he's gonna pull it up real quick for us if you want to play it.
Oh, man.
Come on. Give me about 35 seconds.
Someone said you're a great songwriter, and I second that, bro. Like that shit.
Thank you, man. I take a lot of pride in my writing, man. I'm not the youngest and the best guy in the world, talent wise, but I try to write the best I could or best I can.
I feel that.
Oh yeah.
Dale
said save some pussy for the rest of us.
Oh my God. I've got about 150 originals. So
damn.
And I only work on my music about 2 hours a month because I work 50 hours a week, and then I drive 3 hours a day to get there to work. So
holy shit. Hey, you want to hear this Jesse Howard? It's just the hook. There's a teaser that he sent us, but this was the only other song that's ever been sent.
I hope I
want to hear it.
I may not be able to hear it though.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, you can't hear it. Damn.
I can't hear it. But I know which one you're talking about though, right? Is it the one that's out right now?
I've been ramming. No, it's not released yet.
Oh, is it not? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Damn,
he's got he's an amazing vocalist, man.
Dude.
Hey, that's somebody that I want to see Trey on the track with is Howard in the future, bro.
And the only reason I say this, I never really told anybody this, but New Breed commented on my video to clarify, because I didn't want to put New Breed's Joe's stuff out there and be like he came to my house or whatever. But back about 5 years ago, New Breed came to my house and pitched a song to me, and he was like, "Man, I heard your voice," and he's like, "I think it'd be a good fit for the song." And the song was so good. I love the song, but I didn't think it was a good fit for me. And I didn't feel like I'd do it justice. And it's probably a lot of not that I'm insecure about my music, but I never want to be the person that assumes that my talent's good enough to make somebody's song better. And I felt like he's a good artist or a great artist. And I was like, I'm not gonna make it any better by doing it. So they ended up cutting it. Him and New Breed ended up cutting it. Not New Breed, him and Jesse ended up cutting it. But I won't say which one it was, but it was a song that has done really good for him, and it was a good thing that they cut it because it turned out amazing.
That's deep.
But he literally came to my house, like I didn't even know who he was, and my wife was his wife's hairdresser, and so yes, rest her soul, because she was an amazing lady, and my wife thought the world of his wife. She was a great girl. Just I never met her. But my wife spoke very, 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 very highly of his wife. Rest her soul, and I just I'll leave it at that. But they had found my music through my wife telling them about my music, and so yeah, Joe came here and played the song for me and played a couple of his songs, and very talented dude. Him and Jesse both are amazing.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, definitely. Shit, we got Heaven Feels Too High. I'll play that one. I don't know why. Maybe there's a setting. Is there like a setting there that you can mess with, Trey?
Let's see here. Now that one says leave. There's more. Let's see settings. Hold on just a second, y'all. Camera, audio, microphone. No, these are just my own personal microphone settings. But it's
I
okay.
wonder if you.
No worries.
I wonder if you mute your mic if it works.
Let's try it. I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah, we'll try it.
We've all been down this road before. The devil runs our lives. Too many drinks we have to pour. Oh, the whiskey, beer, and wine. Lord, give me a sign. This I pray tonight. 'Cause I can fall in bed with my hand on my head, praying. But heaven feels too high. Heaven feels. But heaven feels too high. Heaven feels. Let me guess. What if I cut my hair? Said Jesus everywhere. Covered my tattoo with statues so little kids don't stare. Maybe not wear my boots. Maybe forget my roots. But I still pray to God and salute the red, white, and blue. Does it mean I'm less of a man? Does it mean y'all think I'm trashy with my tatted up hands? Does it mean that I'm different? Does it mean I love less? Does it mean that I'm crazy when I say God is pounding in my chest? No! Lord, forgive me for my sins and I'll tell you no lies. Keep hearing in my head, heaven feels too high. I may not look the part, but you know who I am. But I pray that I won't be a better man. Heaven feels. But heaven feels too high. Heaven feels. Heaven feels too high. Left this world all alone. Y'all start to cry, don't know why until you hear the song. Maybe you'll pray for me. Maybe you'll start to see that hate is just hate. And I feel a little hate when you look at me and say, looks can be deceiving as hell. And I may not go to heaven, but how can y'all tell? Is it cause I blast Hank, Waylon, and church? You think I don't live my life by every single Bible verse? No! Lord, forgive me for my sins and I'll tell you no lies. Keep hearing in my head, heaven feels too high. I may not look the part, but you know who I am. But I pray that I will be a better man. But heaven feels too high.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't heard you miss yet. You're muted, just so you remember. But yeah, bro.
There's one in my episodes for next week on Drive.
Yeah, man. Definitely going in on my playlist for sure. On some great shit. It's got soul, man. Not a lot of music has soul like that anymore. I mean, that's something that's something me personally, I just figured out how to start doing in my music. That's why I'm excited for this album I got coming up. Because before I was just doing rapping. And I finally figured out how to get that energy. I had the energy, you know what I mean? But it was rap energy. You know what I'm saying? I figured out how to get that soul in my music now. So I'm excited for that shit.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to hear it. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Congratulations to you, bro. That shit's fire. I can't wait to see what you do, man. Like, that's
thank you so much,
absolutely insane. But I said that Mr. Outlaw, man, dude, that I wasn't bullshitting you. That's the second song that's ever been submitted to this show that's done that to me.
Man.
That was crazy.
Thank you, y'all. Like I said, man, I just appreciate the platform and being able to come up here. It means the world to me.
Anytime, bro. When sometime when you got some time too, we'll do like an actual interview if you want. You know,
that would be.
I'll let you tell your whole story. Yeah, I'll get with you and we'll figure out when you want to do that.
Well, y'all, I know this may sound crazy, but my babies are asleep, and I'm gonna clean the house tonight for my wife and get things started for tomorrow.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get to it, get my work done.
Hell yeah, we appreciate your time,
it was
bro.
nice to finally meet you, man. And everything you played tonight, I was definitely rocking with it. Keep kicking ass,
y'all.
for real.
Fuck yeah.
Genuinely good people, bro.
Hey, drop some
Fans all over.
hashtags in the comments for him, guys. Tell him bye.
Hashtag Healy's. Let's go.
Y'all, thank you. Chat. I wish I could read it, but I barely figured out how to do this. So,
hey man, they've been showing you love since you popped on. So
yeah.
Hey, last week,
all love.
I have a song dropping on March 15th with Lil Wayne. It's called "Out of My Way." Lil Wayne and Young Gray.
Oh, Wayne, that's lit.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. The song, my verse, small verse. I have a couple more songs. I got a song coming out with featured with Common Tribe, OG Black Sheep, very nice guy. I'm letting a lot of people know, like I don't charge for features because I want to be able to help as many people as I can. Be able to make it. If I like what you're doing, and it's more so, it's not about finding a good song. It's about finding good humans and good people.
Mm-hmm.
And if I like what someone's doing, I will be glad to hop on it, and I'll do it in a heartbeat, and I'll get it back to you. That's it. I do everything myself. So whether it be music videos, I edit my own videos. I 100% do everything. So every share you guys give me means more time I get to spend with my babies, and that means a lot to me. So again,
man,
thank y'all so much for everything.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Much love, bro. Nice
I'm
Again,
gonna be in touch about doing some work on some music too, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank y'all for the platform, and I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, anytime, man.
All right,
have a good night, man.
Yeah,
have a good night, man.
You're a real one.
Appreciate you.
Bye, chat.
Have
y'all
a good night.
Thanks, guys.
Bro.
Yep.
Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. There you go.